Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, DBoss. And today we got on this episode, we got somebody real special and spicy for you, and it's multi-talented. So with no other thing, we have Toronto stand-up comedian. He's an actor, author, and he's also starring in He's Is the Man from Philadelphia. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you Kevin Christopher.
Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody.
I'm excited. I was like, how is this man? He's a comedian. He's going to joke around with me, or what is he going to poke at me?
I like that intro. I was like, oh, this girl going in on me. I like that. That was good. I was like, keep going. Keep going.
We're going all the way here.
Okay.
So, first of all, Kevin, can you tell everybody what's your background and where you come from?
Oh, okay. Well, my background is Guyanese. I'm from, my parents are Guyanese. And I was born in Canada, though. I was born in Toronto. So I'm the firstborn of the family. And but I go to Guyana every now and then. I went this year around January. I went to Guyana. It was a good time, hot. The mosquitoes knew that it was new blood. The mosquitoes knew. They came up to like, ooh, where's he from? I'm gonna get everybody come and taste this Canadian blood. This is good. What's that? Maple syrup in your blood? They went to town on us, man.
Mosquitoes, they'll just give them an IV. Yeah. When you go to the Caribbean, they know who's not from there.
Yes, they do. They do. It's a different flavor.
Woo, these people, new blood people. That's so cool.
New blood. They were waiting on my pillow at night. They were like, "Come on, time to go to sleep. Come lay down over here, man." Like, Come on.
And people don't believe you, but they go through the sheet and everything.
Yeah.
They bite you through the sheet. I know what kind of mosquitoes those are.
It is what Next time I go, I'm getting the sheet that goes over the bed.
You mean the what do you call it? The veil or something. The mesh.
It feels like a princess thing for the bed, but you gotta have it though. Instead of sleeping with the blanket over your head like this, I'd rather just have the mesh.
The things you have to do is just amazing. It's just like when you go down there, you figure, oh yes, it's good. You go to the beach, you go here, but those mosquitoes and those sandflies are at you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's why people say, if you're born here, people from there will be like, you can't make it over there. You can't make it there. And then you go there and you see what they're talking about. It's like, okay, I see what you're talking about. I can make it there. It's just, I don't want to deal with the mosquitoes,
All right. Well, you got a big role here. So you're a comedian.
Yes.
And you're a comedian, you're an actor, you're an author. So we're gonna go through. You're a comedian. So I get, off there, you were telling me that you did something Halloween. What'd you do?
I was hosting at Yuck Yucks with headliner Kenny Robinson, the Canadian great Kenny Robinson. He was headlining, and I got to host that night. And I dressed up, and nobody else dressed up. And I was like, what is happening here? I thought it was Halloween. Why is nobody else dressed up? So I went up on stage, and I introduced. I said, you know what? Halfway through the show, I said, I'm taking this off. So I took it off. And,
so what did you dress up as?
I just had like a clown outfit. I had the wig. I had a clown. But it was like a bloody clown and stuff like that. And I went on stage, and nobody in the whole room was dressed up. And I was like, what is going on here, man? But Kenny always got the suit on. And I don't know. Kenny. Have you ever heard of Kenny?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night. It was a good night, and it was fun.
So when you get ready for all your comedian stand-up, your skits, so you practice them at home?
Yes, I do. Yeah, right in the mirror, just like Eminem. I'm like, I try them out in the mirror, and if I it's weird because if I laugh at it myself, then I'm like, that's good. But if I don't laugh, that's weird, right? I'm laughing at my own jokes, and then I go on stage and tell them. I guess what makes you laugh is what you would assume would make other people laugh. So that's what I use.
All right. So give us a little skit. Something.
A little skit. Okay. You put me on the spot here. Put me on the spot here, girlie.
You trying to see what's going on here.
Okay. Well, wow.
You're real funny.
When I'm off work, I'm off work. That's what I got some material, but you can catch me tonight at Real Jerk. in Toronto, and you can catch some material there. But right now, I don't have anything off the top of my head prepared or anything like that. I don't want to do something and then it's all crazy
right.
stuff and then you're like, hey, what's that?
He's a real comedian, people. It's real.
Okay. Yeah.
Kevin Christopher is real. Okay. So tell us now, you wrote about a couple of books too.
Yes, I wrote a book. It's called the novel I wrote was called The Queen's Way. I did it during the pandemic. I had nothing else to do, so I just wrote a book. And it's about an exotic dancer who's really good at chess, and she uses her chess tactics to actually, manipulate everybody in the club, and to the point where she becomes the owner of the club. And
she's an exotic dancer.
Yes.
In a chess club.
And she's really good at chess. Like she knows how to play chess, the game chess. Okay. Yeah. Right. And she uses it in her real life to manipulate people, like the tactics. And so it's a double helix type of story. You gotta check it out. I'll send you a copy.
Yes. So what did make you want to actually do that? They say, okay, I'm gonna write this book. I know you're in the pandemic, but you just said, okay, I'm gonna come up with something.
That's a great question. So this is how it happened. I knew some guys who owned a nightclub in Mississauga, and they were just throwing money at the club. It would close and then reopen and then close and reopen. And so I heard that they bought a wall full of lights for $100,000. And the guy was like, yeah, we don't want the wall anymore. And I'm like, why are you guys throwing so much money at this? And so I said, listen, for your grand opening, why don't you guys do a movie and then, premiere the movie about the club? So I wrote a script about a club. And they go, oh, this is amazing. They took the script and then they just threw it in the garbage. And I was like, you guys don't want to do anything. What's going on here? But I still, I took the script back and then I just converted it into a novel.
All right. So how long did it take you to do that?
About a month.
A month?
I just went to the computer and just typed up some stuff.
And how many pages is it?
120.
Okay. That's not bad. Yeah. And how much is it if they have to go, people want to purchase it?
Well, now it's a book, but I mean, if somebody wants to purchase it now, I mean, negotiations are open. Hit me up.
People.
The Queen's Way.
The prices go as you go.
That's what it is.
And who you know.
It's exactly. And it's based on a real club, like in Toronto, that actually closed down. So. It's really cool.
All right. So is that the only book that you wrote, or there's another one you wrote?
Yeah, that's the only book I wrote, actually.
Okay. So now you got this movie from The Man from Philadelphia.
Yes.
And it's trending on Tubi TV and Amazon US.
Yes.
So,
it's out there.
Well, I guess you're the man. You're the man.
I'm the man from Philadelphia.
You're the man from Philadelphia.
So this is how we were inspired by another comedian, and his name is Kevin also. His name is Kevin Hart. Oh. And Kevin Hart came to Toronto and he filmed a movie called The Man from Toronto. And my friends were like, you the man from Toronto, you're Kevin, you're a comedian. And I was like, yeah, I am Kevin. I am a comedian. I am from Toronto. So we filmed a movie called The Man from Philadelphia.
Okay, we want to watch. Well, we want to see this. We want to see this. This movie here. What's going on?
I hope you do see it. It's.
I want to see the trailer.
Okay, you gonna play it now?
Yeah. No, tomorrow.
Hey, I thought I was a comedian. What's going on here?
No. Hey, we can heckle a bit with you. Because we know already, we know already what's going on, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Here it is.
Okay.
You want to say something before I share?
No, if you want to play it. Let's let people have a look.
All right. I should put it on full view, right?
Yeah, the little square, in the corner there.
Yeah.
Hide in the back. Oh my goodness, God damn! These guys are upset with my criticism. How can you be upset with my criticism when I made the group? I made the group.
Thank you. I'm gonna go. Thank you. You know what? Hold on a second, man.
Wow.
So there's a unique aspect to the movie there. The unique aspect is that I'm the only one who speaks through the whole movie.
You're the only one that speaks, because I was wondering why is nobody else speaking?
Yeah, we only had about 2 months to really film this thing, and I wanted to be creative and artsy and stuff like that because we wanted to release it at the same time that Kevin Hart released his movie. So we put it together, and because nobody else was actors, none of the other characters are actors. They're like, so I didn't want them to be on camera talking and kind of like, you know when people are not actors and they try to act, it's kind of like, hey, how are you? Come into the building, and they're looking into the camera. It's like, don't look in the camera, So I thought, you know what? Let me be the only one who talks in this thing, and it was
because you're a professional actor, also.
Yes.
So for you to do that, did you write the script for the whole movie, or
yes,
no?
I did. Yes.
What?
Yes, and it's not a narration; it's dialogue. So, like, you might be thinking, oh, he narrates what's happening next. No, I'm not narrating. It's dialogue. Like, I'm actually talking to people, but it's just that my character's an entertainment business manager, so he talks a lot. So he's just like, ba 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 ba, and the people are like, okay, and it just moves it forward like that kind of thing.
So how long did it take you guys to shoot the movie?
About 2 months.
Okay.
All throughout Toronto, Hamilton, Mississauga, Toronto.
And you had pretty good weather for it? It looks like a little bit.
Yeah, we shot during the summer, so we had really good weather. Yeah, really good.
During that heat and stuff.
Wearing that black suit, I was wearing a black suit outside a lot of the times. I was like, I locked my keys in the car a couple times. I don't know. There was some hiccups.
Well, like, I guess you look the same way as you do in the movie. You had your suit and stuff like that. So that must have been hot during the summer there outside.
Yeah.
Doing that.
And we had to deal with the pandemic too, like different places being closed and we couldn't go to certain places. So we had to deal with that also.
So, what was something funny that happened while you guys were filming this movie?
Well, a lot of stuff funny happened.
Okay, you could do two.
What's that?
You could say two things. Something wild that happened you didn't expect to happen. Because everybody has something that happened. They're like,
well, one thing, I didn't expect them to be rolling up weed on my script. I looked over at some of the other characters. I'm like, hey, that's the script. And they were like, do you need this? And I was like, yes, I need that. But and another thing that happened was we had a wardrobe malfunction. And we laughed. There was a lot of laughing going on because it's just like explosions. Like, that's crazy. So it was a lot of fun on set and stuff like that. And I locked my keys in the car, and the car was running, so I had to get somebody to come and open the car and stuff like that. And it was whatever could go wrong will go wrong. But we learned a lot of stuff though. We used a drone. We used a helicopter drone to film some of it. It was very technical stuff. Like, it was really fun to film.
So this is on Amazon and it's on Tubi. You said that. So is it going on TV or no?
No, it's just on the streaming sites right now. It's on Tubi and Amazon US. And there's another site that it's on, but I don't know about anything about that. Okay. Tubi and Amazon US. Those are the better ones. Tubi is free, and it's just because it has a commercial. So when you're watching it, you'll
free. Okay. Yeah. So people can actually go watch it on. Is it out now or not yet?
Yeah, it's out now. It's out there for people to watch, and feel free to comment and leave a comment on my IMDb or whatever, and let me know how you feel. And we have more films to come, because now we got the acting bug, and all the whole crew. They're like, let's do another one, and I'm like, yes, let's keep going with this.
So what are you gonna do? Something called A Man from Vancouver?
The Man from Vancouver, the Man from Scarborough,
the Man from Guyana.
The Man from I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. The mosquito version.
Film it down there.
If the mosquitoes will let us,
You better have some good
see that camera.
Good repellent for that. So
Yes.
so you're ready to do another one now. So you see, now you got a little taste of it.
100%. We're ready to go. We got our cameras. We got our audio equipment, and we're ready to go. We got lights. We're a little production company now.
So this is what you do full time, or do you work also?
Well, I do stand up mostly, and I do some background acting and stuff. That's why I do background acting. So that's why I'm actually in The Man from Toronto and The Man from Philadelphia. So I did background acting in The Man from Toronto. So a little tidbit there for you. I'm in both movies.
How was it working with Kevin? You worked with Kevin Hart, right?
It was cool. I met him at normally our scenes weren't together. I played a cop, and so the only time I met up with him was at the water cooler, and they just went quiet, and I was like, "Hey man, you're Kevin Hart," and they froze like statues, and I was like, "Okay," because you're not supposed to talk to the big actors and stuff like that. So I was like, "Okay, he's in character. I'll let him do his thing." And we were talking about Will Smith's water, because Will Smith has water. His son actually has a water, and so they had it on set. And I said, "Oh man, it looks like guys from Philadelphia can make good business decisions." And I was like, and the water." People were like, "Oh, good one."
Well, I interviewed Chris Rock's brother after the slap there. I was one of
Tony Rock.
Kenny, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it was, it was just interesting. Well, it was out there in Mel's barbershop. He's a celebrity barber, so in New York. So they all came there.
What's his name?
Melvin Walker. He said, if you look like hell, go to Mel.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they're friends. He's good friends. Chris Rock's brother Kenny is good friends with the barber there, Melvin Walker.
Okay. So were they furious? They were furious, huh? They were like, man.
You watch the episode on my YouTube channel. It's there. You'll see Kenny Rock, Chris Rock is Dio, and you had a few of them there. So it was good.
Okay.
I was so honored they talked to me so soon after it happened. So
yeah, I would assume everybody wanted to talk to them.
I got him before, because he couldn't speak to Chris Rock, so that was quite interesting.
Yeah. That was so crazy. Nobody expected it, and everyone was just like, did that just happen? What was that? It was so crazy that we all just let it go.
You didn't know if it was real or what was happening.
It looked staged. It looked like are they doing that on purpose? Well,
yeah, but you feel embarrassed. Our custom coach, you're just like, oh my gosh, come on now.
Yeah.
You don't do that there. You want to talk to somebody, go pull them out after. It's like me and you having a fight here on the thing.
Yeah. When people watch it, it's just like, okay, cut the camera, do this backstage or something like that.
I'm cutting this off right now. All right, so Kevin, it was a pleasure. I want you to come back when you do some other stuff too.
I gotta come back and tell your people about it and stuff like that. I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah. So, do you have any shout outs to give anybody?
Oh yes, I gotta give a shout out to Raquel Myrie, the director. Raquel, he's an amazing cameraman. He did it all. He did the lighting, he did the audio. Raquel Myrie. If you guys want to make a commercial or anything like that, go to Raquel Myrie. And who else? Rachel. Rachel is our production assistant, and Mighty Change was one of our actors. Chantel Spence, one of our actresses. She's a nightclub worker now, like she works at a nightclub and stuff like that. And just a bunch of people out there. If I forget some people, you guys know I love you. Everybody knows I love them. So
you didn't mention me on that.
I'm with you right now, DBoss. I'm with you right now. I'm with you right now.
That's what people say.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, DBoss didn't give me enough time. She cut me off.
No, don't blame me. I gave you the time. All right. So Kevin, if people want to find you on social media and stuff like that, can you just mention them?
So my Instagram is at OG Kevin Chris. And so is my Twitter. My Twitter is OG Kevin Chris too. And the Instagram for the Man from Philadelphia, just go to my Instagram. You'll see it in my bio. And it's everything is there. And then you get the links. I have the link tree that'll take you to my Facebook and everything like that. So OG Kevin Chris on Instagram and Twitter.
OG. Whoa.
It's me, OG Kevin Chris from Toronto. But listen though, I first got my first acting start. I told you I'm Guyanese. When I first got my first acting start doing a cartoon. And the cartoon is called Ninja Jamaica.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite projects to do to date. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's got all the Toronto comedians, all the Toronto greats, and we did it about 10 years ago. And it went to all throughout the Caribbean, to Jamaica, to Trinidad, to Guyana.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody was like, watching
it. Is it on YouTube or no?
It's on YouTube. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Ninja Jamaica. Check it out. And I play the lead character.
Yeah, we will look at it.
Yeah.
Your viewers out there, Real Life Matter viewers out there will want to see that, see what's going on and look. And we want you to come back. So, when you're doing something else, come back.
Okay, I will, for sure. I got you on Instagram now. I'm following you on Instagram. So I'm going to like all your pictures. And then, I'll definitely be in your DMs.
All right. Well, Kevin, it's been a pleasure. It's Kevin Christopher. You guys go watch the movie, The Man from Philadelphia, inspired by The Man from Toronto with the actors Kevin Hart. So, and then he does stand up. If you guys want to hire him to come and do some stuff for you, I'm pretty sure he's open to it if the coin is right.
My new manager here. My new manager. Thank you very much. I like that part.
If the coin is right. So, it's enough to see when you have talented people out there. And, I support you guys and stuff like that. So anyways, I do want to thank you again, Kevin. I want to thank the viewers for watching our Real Life Matters. Follow Kevin, see what he's doing. Please, 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 please. All the support you can do. All right. So everybody, so good night and bye for now.
Bye. Thanks for having me.